Welcome. From in only June 2017, the mission begins now, connecting to the power grid that never fails. Welcome, Divine Male. Thank you for coming. You're right on time. You have fought a valiant battle in the daily struggle to provide, lead, manage, secure, love, and defend your realm. Thank you so much. You are appreciated. You are now centered on the stage of new beginnings. You are present and existing to become an authentic co creator in the now. You are a vital co contributor to planetary change and cosmic alignment. Yes, that includes the grassroots efforts of your local, state, national. From the superior intellect consciousness of creation and the infinite pool of love, the divine male expression was formed with all abilities intact. Do you hear me? You already contain that which you need. You are now standing at ground zero, your rightful abode. The authentic male. Here's some points so you understand. You were created by the most living and loving, intelligent creator of all things. You were expressly formed and placed in the present time stream to resolve all things that are related to our life and issues while remaining completely authentic. Your origination point is the infinite sea of love as a co-creator of this planet. Your authentic core contains three systems: physical, crystalline, energetic, spirit. You are a part of the new era as designed to bring forth heaven on earth, viewed commonly as oneness. The unified body of co-contributors will live in cohesive liberty in the absence of violence. As divine male expression, you are free to choose. Should you decide to do so, your mission is awaiting your acceptance. You will never fear being left behind. When you decide to begin, so will others. Peaceful meditation will reveal to you many things as authentic truth. You will know without a doubt and begin to gravitate towards the authentic light of others on the path of authenticity. You are light. You were created from light. You contain what is necessary for this time, or you wouldn't be here. So let's get over that. Let's look at a very simple, deeper truth from Gregg Braden. Gregg states, although the experience of hurt is universal, what we do with our hurt is not. If we are able to find wisdom in our hurt, we can give new meaning to the most painful experiences. In doing so, we become better as people for ourselves, for our families, and for our communities. This is the way we build a better world. Hurt, that's something that happens to everyone. So we're not going to dig deep into that, but I wanted to give you an idea because that's going to be a part of the upcoming training so that you can understand how to identify, how to release, how to truly take the correct methods that were given for you to benefit you, not some other modality where you're just going through and listening to a shaman. I'm not going to even go there. But remember, the way that we define, look into, and begin to release is how we determine our experiences of becoming better. Everything shouldn't be held. Okay, the month of June. June appears as a very bright star in our present landscape, Be prepared this month for alternating illusions. Just as many authentic truths are revealed in the sciences, there will be larger than life acts of violence, terrorism, and destruction reported worldwide, okay? This is not an astrological report, just things that you need to be aware. Have no fear. Do not lend any part of your thoughts, actions, or finances to support those things that are truly the remaining vestiges of the power over structure and or the negative FBI, fear-based solutions. You are wiser. Do not allow your feelings, remembrances, and shortcomings of the past cause you to relive past trauma and hatred. Now, do you understand why we talked about hurt? Everyone has suffered wrongdoings, and we must rely upon our true compass of authentic truth. As you strengthen your resolve and pour out love, the energetic frequency of authentic light will empower your gifts and provide the answer to all issues individually and planetary. Stay in the knowing. The knowing of what? The knowing of authentic truth. Walk in the light of authentic momentum and send forth authentic love deliberately. This life and all its changing aspects will in no way puzzle or cause you to cease to be authentic. How long will you live? That depends on how you decide to live. Authenticity is infinite. So your motto for June is I am being and becoming authentic. That means you're grasping that and incorporating it into its proper place within. It will fit. The puzzle pieces will begin to come together when you understand your new perspective, your authentic perspective. Okay, a big question that I'm getting from all age males because they're hearing new age and new this and so many different terms. They want to know, well, do we just exist? Do we just exist? Well, to that question, I always ask, are you specifically addressing your existence? Do you mean as a human or as a Christian or some other designation or existing? You have never just existed. You were created to live and reign in this time stream as both contributor and co-creator of a miniature replica of supreme consciousness and infinite love. What you may have endured upon the earth were the strivings of men. Everyone is a free moral agent with the right to choose. For hundreds of years, power has been won by violence, force, and terror. Not the methods of authentic truth, but out of pure greed as conquerors of the weak. Mankind created the power structures, and the results are recorded as history. This is the time of new beginnings, a new opportunity where you are to search within yourself and align with authentic truth, valuing all co-creators or not. The choice is always yours. That, my friend, is authentic love. When you value someone the same way you value yourself. Allowing you to choose even when your choice is no choice at all. What about the presence? What about presence? Because you've been hearing so much about Eastern modalities and different things with Shiva and Lord Ganesh and different ones, and also many of the ancients, then you have become rather confused because you're inundated by so many different things. Already is what you have to remember. Already. Already present. Already here. Already means that self-realization is in essence easy, accessible, and doesn't require any change or adjustment in your personality, character, or circumstance, thinking, or lifestyle other than the desire to realize it. Already implies that it exists before you think about it. Already implies that your changeless perfection exists before you created the idea of it being obscured. And many times in our minds, we like to create an alter, an opposite, because we think we should. Already implies that you can let go of striving and rest back into what's already here. That's the thing you need to realize. What do I possess? What do I have? How is this coming now? Already means that you now do not have to meet any requirements or conditions in order to be as you are already. Perfect, whole, complete. Already means that nothing can ever take your fundamental well-being away. A lot of times it's a mindset that we speak into ourselves and cause things to be, because you are a speaking, energetic body. Already means that your natural state is effortless and obvious, and you can tune into it regardless of what's going on in your life. Bentinho Mazzaro placed that so perfectly. I didn't have to go back and revamp. Let's not try to recreate the wheel. Making all things sacred. I want you to think about that this month. You are already that. You are already aware that you are a sacred being. You were created that way. Whether you have acknowledged it in a long time or not, becoming authentic is acknowledgement of sacredness, the sacred respect that you have for yourself and all things. You were created to live as a mirrored image of all that is sacred, purity, and love. That's the three-chord strand that is never broken. The illusions of this world and the trials of life often move your mind and actions far away. You begin to believe and respond as the masses do. Your words are sacred. I want you to be really careful with your words. Your vibrational energy is sacred. Wherever you go, you are expending an energetic frequency that is authentic and measurable. Please awaken, my brother, and live in your sacredness. This aspect of your authentic blueprint and life code is the basis of understanding and growth. When you begin to first go deep within and relax your beingness. What I mean by beingness, all that you are. Your breath, your heart, your body into the realm of sacredness. Negative objects, memories, hurts will unwind, losing their illegal activity and placement inside. Okay, you're thinking, what is illegal activity? The possession of something that isn't an authentic ideal, action, or thought emanating from your core. This is a lower dimensional frequency that will distort and avert your purpose and your desires. Let's begin to express our divinity, first within, then without. You are powerful right now. Let's learn how to properly gauge and use our internal tools. Continuing to make all things sacred. This is the new era of returning the power to the inhabitants of the planet. No, not through violence, war, or marches. Those actions often only lend power to the negative, and many lives are lost needlessly. Sir, you already contain a connection to source of all things. Use your meditation to send up love and light to Creator. Be very specific. Why are you sending it? Well, He doesn't need you. When you send forth, because you are the creation, of source of radiant essence, then that is multiplied because your answer is exponentially greater when it is joined by that realm. So be very specific, and here's a brief example. Sending love, peace, joy, and harmony in abundance in this ever present co creating moment. I am creator, sending into the atmosphere all aspects of love, peace, joy, and harmony right now. I activate every aspect of my authentic being, aligning with your plan for this present age. In the now, cease every lower dimensional act, mindset, plan, or struggle. Escalate the ever increasing universal flow of your authentic, your all powerful love in the now. All lower dimensional acts are transmuted into your spiritual court of equity for remedy and resolve. Now, this day, this moment, it is done. So be it. Amen. 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 Now, your June focus is both day and night. The presence is always present. You know that. Make your way into meditation. You have two constant reminders: the sun by day and the moon by night. Oh, I didn't do that this morning. I'll do it this afternoon. I didn't do it this afternoon. I'll do it this evening. Then here comes the moon saying, hello, I'm here in my essential essence. Now, I stand at the portal of authentic light. Today, I consciously choose to release all known and unknown, private, secret, invisible, covert, unacknowledged, unspoken, undisclosed agendas that are keeping my consciousness wrapped in a state of mediocrity and compliance to the collective energy of negativity, lack, struggle, and pain. I am complete with this contract. It is done. Authentic love and light are mine. As you go throughout, you may think, from this moment on, I attune to my inner light. I consciously receive and allow activation and alignment of those gifts that are uniquely mine. I stand ready to embrace my power and responsibility. I now grasp the importance of my active role in this golden era of light. I embrace only authentic streams of knowledge with love. I will continue in authentic truth and refuse complacency or judgment. Speak to my heart and guide me as only you can. My source of strength, my source of hope is the source of radiant essence. For your nights, as my day now draws to a close and you're placing both hands on your heart and you're paying close attention to your breath and your heartbeat, your heart center. We always talk about that. It's a heart matter. It always is. So you're speaking silently to yourself and you're repeating each one of these 5 times. Gratitude, love, abundance, healing. Align me to fulfill my authentic path. Bring me into the center of authentic truth. Connect me to those on this sacred path of co-creation. I am being and becoming authentic. I want you to contemplate this as your divine masculine mantra. So read the attached column over whenever you need to. Look at this grid and see, how does it look? It's always flowing, always in its own essential essence. It isn't attempting to be you or person. It is the essential essence of the creation that it is. So my brother, you too have an essential essence, and it's authentic, not based on any religion, creed, or tradition of men. The source of radiant essence has embedded an authentic blueprint inside of you. So, viewing with new awareness, I want you to look over that, and that will be your mantra. For this month, I want you to remain focused. I want you to remain aware, totally aware. Don't just go in and go with the flow. Set your mind, your day in the day. Stop. Again, breathe. Go into your heart space for just a few moments, 5 minutes at a time, and reset your mindset on awareness, not just being awake and going through the motions of doing a particular job, career path, whatever. You are interested in the authentic you, and the authenticity in you is what you lend to every arena of life. Thank you, and namaste. Keep your authentic self in authentic truth. Fail to agree. No longer agree with anything that is not true. You don't argue. You don't complain. You just walk in love. And when you're walking in true love, there's no way. It takes two to argue. Be the best example of an authentic employee, an authentic manager, an authentic one at a corporation. Don't ever lend any part of you towards negativity, opening up a door to cause a karmic block within. You don't need that. Sending you much love and light. My brothers, namaste. Drop a line and let us know how things are going with you. Remember, there is no such thing as being left behind.